2, 1. Welcome everyone. This is Gwyn and with me is Frodan. We are going to be casting some games again from that wonderful ESEA. This is actually, I believe, the quarterfinals, and this is xSix versus Vile. We're going to see Maker from xSix spawning as the yellow Terran down in the lower left-hand corner, and in the upper right-hand corner we see vileDdoro spawning as the pink, or purple rather, Protoss. A little bit of PvT here, but this is a really early probe scout. What do you think of this?
Well, it's, I mean, he's not even making a pylon yet, so it looks like he's going to actually set up for a little bit of cheese here, Gwyn. I mean, at this point, it is a two-player map. Keep in mind that Doro does know where his opponent spawns, and keep in mind that, you know, doing this, especially after Maker's one of those well-known macro Terrans, it can definitely catch Maker off guard.
Certainly. I mean, Maker is so solid in his, you know, or even his early game. Once you get past maybe the 3 or 4 minute mark, that I can definitely understand if you feel like you don't have as much of a chance to go for this. And we do see a gateway going down by this pylon. Looks like we will be seeing a second gate, and this is going to be a 9-gate, 10-gate if he throws it down right here on 10. That is very aggressive gating there from our Protoss hero, and we'll have to see if Maker is able to hold this off. He does not know about it yet, and so the favor, of course, is with Doro.
Yeah, so, you know, Doro does have this surprise advantage. Maker's not walling off. That's actually awful news, as there used to be a huge movement for to wall off the top of the ramp with supply depot and a barracks. The barracks about halfway done. So keep in mind that Doro during this whole time, oh man, he's going to have a huge element of surprise. 2 gates. Doro's definitely planning to end the game here. It's not just one of those 1 gate, you know, get really ahead and then be able to macro from there.
No, this is definitely, I would call, all in. You know, he has started pro production again, but he's spending all of his chrono boosts on those gateways down there. And look at this, doing the probe harass, trying to delay these barracks as much as possible. And like you mentioned, I mean, the no wall in is one of those choices. If you wall in, you're a little bit more vulnerable to things like void rays. You know, later in the game, you know, that 3-gate star that we've seen so popular out of Protoss, especially in things like the GSL. But the first Zealot is coming up the ramp.
Uh-oh, yeah, looks like right now Maker, he's going to get caught completely off guard at this point, pulling a bunch of SCVs, and Maker has to be super cautious. He hasn't started a bunker just yet. He needs to actually protect his mirror line as best as he can, but looks like at this point Doro does have another Zealot coming in here, and there's 2 more on the way, and looks like right now Maker, he's under a lot of pressure here, Gwyn.
He certainly is. I mean, he's got 2 Marines out and that handful of SCVs. It's all coming down to micro right here, but these Zealots keep streaming up the ramp. Marines keep coming out as well, and the engagement finally. Will he be able to micro? Look at that micro on the Marines, keeping that Zealot away, but he is going to lose some of those Marines. Those SCVs melted to those Zealots. They'll do so much damage, and another one rolling in. I can't see Maker lasting much longer with this type of aggression.
Oh yeah, pulling way more SCVs to make sure that all of the Zealots can be taken out, and Maker's losing a ton of SCVs. I mean, at this point, it looks like so much damage being done. Doro's non-stop relentless aggression. I mean, he's not even transitioning into any stall because he's just continuing to chrono boost out a bunch of Zealots, and oh no, looks like Doro's going to just do this tense amount of damage here. And
the GG out of Maker. What a fast game, but that type of aggression, I mean, a little quite cheesy, you know, not gonna lie, very cheesy there, but very effective, and the wall off really killed Maker that game.
You know, that just kind of goes to show you that, I mean, despite whatever happens as a 2-player map, you always have to cover your corners. So Doro,
yeah,
he does, you know, he's one of those players who is very outspoken about how he hates playing PvT in general, and so, you know, not afraid to cheese in the matchup. So, you know, we're gonna go into another game, but you know, Doro, after a game like that, it's got to be shaking Maker up a little bit.
Definitely. Well, guys, tune in. We will be doing a game 2 of this series coming up right next.